you go. It's on.
Hey everybody, Family Pam here,
And the Revolutionary Rover.
and we're continuing our
New adventures in
of the
the
Old
Old
North
North
State.
State.
And right now we're in Robeson County, which was formed in 1787 from Bladen County. And it's named in honor of Thomas Robeson, who was a colonel that led the Patriots during the Revolutionary War. The county seat is Lumberton, which is named in homage to the Lumber River that flows through the county. The largest state recognized Native American tribe, east of Mississippi, is also the largest without a reservation, and it's called the Lumbee Tribe. We are also know that the University of North Carolina at Pembroke is here in this area.
Okay. Right behind me is a swamp, and it's called the Raft Swamp. You can see all the cattails and all the water out there, and some major heavy duty, right before the end of the war happenings, came down right here. Up in Hillsborough, North Carolina, Governor Burke and some of the Patriot officials were commandeered, taken hostage, and held by David Fanning's troops, the Tories. Remember him from the Regulator days. Fanning was incapacitated, so a man by the name of One Eyed McNeil was now leading the troops, and they camped overnight at McFall's Mill, which is on the way to here. He got word that there was a large Patriot force on the move, so he decided he would upend his camp and come down here to this swamp. Well, when he did, he didn't know he was going to be facing the likes of General Griffith Rutherford, who had a large cavalry with him. The Tories were on their little Scotch ponies, and when the cavalry came upon the Tories, they found that the bridge that used to be here had been dismantled and the timbers greased. Does that sound like what the Patriots did to the Tories at Moores Creek Bridge in 1776? However, the Patriots, on their trusty steeds, never had to cross the bridge. They rode directly into the swamp, while the little Tory ponies were keeping their snouts just barely above the water. So a fight ensued. The Patriot cavalry kind of annihilated the Tories, and Rutherford gathered up Tories for 2 days. Uh, of interest is that the Scotch ponies couldn't cross the swamp, so they were literally drowning, and so the Patriots just followed them right on into the swamp. In 1966, a new bridge was constructed not too far from here, and construction crews at that time reported that they found bones and bodies and some wooden head markers. And they think that might have been related to this battle, and that was in 1966, kind of well into the 20th century. This was a running battle that the Scotch ponies just could not escape.
We'll see you next time.
Join us on our next stop.